In a social or workplace setting where you might be exposed to or be friends with a Jehovah's Witness, they don't celebrate holidays. But Jehovah's Witnesses are not going to be offended if unknowingly you wish them a Merry Christmas or unknowingly you give them a birthday present. They'll say thank you. Actually, when it's common around this Christmas season where all the clerks say Merry Christmas, witnesses will be polite and say thank you, but they won't say Merry Christmas back or you too. So it even goes with whereas witnesses won't pledge allegiance to the flag, but they will stand out of respect. So they're not going to be in your face and try to deny you or say, oh, you're bad for celebrating Christmas. They'll be gracious, but then after that, it should be known that they wouldn't want to participate. What a Jehovah's Witness would do if presented with a gift, I think it's up to their personal choice. I mean, I know there's family members, perhaps grandparents are not witnesses, and they insist on giving the grandchildren Christmas presents. So sometimes parents might just hold the presents and give them to their children later in the year. Or they'll make an agreement to the grandparents, look, it's not respectful to give us gifts at Christmas time, but why don't you give the kids gifts, in June or in March? So witnesses are flexible in how they want to interact with outsiders. In my own instance, I never celebrated Christmas as a child because my mom didn't celebrate it. But I remember one Saturday morning in the middle of March, waking up and walking downstairs and seeing a whole bunch of gifts wrapped, presents, toys and all that. So that was, so I could enjoy the experience of unwrapping gifts as a surprise. Witnesses are often criticized because they say, well, your children are being treated so horribly. How terrible that they must go to school and all the other kids have their birthday party and they pass around cupcakes and those kids aren't allowed to eat it because they're Jehovah's Witness. Or they must go sit in the library when there's a Christmas party. And these are all things I had to do as a child. But there's Jehovah's Witness parents, they'll be on the PTA. They'll come in as classroom mothers, and they might bring cupcakes for the whole class just on any given day. So their children get to experience, that as well, but it's not on the birthday.